I'm Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about, you know, something that happens, but it's not bad. So, why do I always start out the film by saying that? I don't know. How often do I talk about bad things happening? Not really that much. So, we got back on our show. I don't really know if it's like much of a show to say. I always call it a show, but you know, and there's always going to be someone out there that says, well, I should not call it a show. Well, it is a show. I've been doing this for about 7 years. 7 long years. And alright, maybe there's other folks that have been doing it a lot longer than me and have more bigger following than me, but it is what it is. So, you know how fun it is when someone else says that they're a follower of your work. Well, that happened to me, you know, and I never thought there's someone out there would be a follower of my work, but I guess they are. So I always have this belief that everyone else's work out there is more good than my work. Keep in mind that's a belief, that's a thought. There is no truth to it, but that's what I believe. You know, that everyone else's work is more good than my work, and I'm always taking from their work to think that my work will be good. But someone out there, you know, then when you get someone who does follow your work, it's good to know that. And here's someone I didn't think would actually be following my work, Daniel Bryan. Well, Jordan, I actually like your work. You like my work? Yeah, I do, Jordan. I mean, you go to steads and do things that not even Natalie Tang as her community channel or her followership fairway would do back in the day. Well, thank you for being a follower of my work. Well, you're welcome. And I do like your work, Jordan. I do like your films. You're like what she would be like if she was a doll, if that makes any sense. I mean, yeah, maybe she did make more films than you, but at the end of the day, you do things and you go to steads that she never went to. So at the end of the day, I like your work. Well, thank you, Daniel Bryan. And I know there's going to be someone out there saying, well, see, Jordan, you should always see your work is not that bad. You got Daniel Bryan backing and forwarding your work, or at least backing it. Um, yeah. Who would have thought that he would have be? Who would have thought that Daniel Bryan would be a big follower of my work? I wouldn't have thought that. You know, you know, and I am happy for that too. And I have put a lot of hard work in, but they always seek that you find someone who is a follower of your work. It is always a big deal, you know, because I know there's going to be folks out there that follow your work, and there are going to be folks that don't. But they actually think that someone actually likes what you do, and you always want to ask them why. Why do you like what I do? I don't know. I don't know, Jordan. I just like your films. I just like what you do with them. You know, how you be you, and how you say things and do things. Yeah, I was a fall. I mean, I like your work. I think you do a lot of good. So you should never put yourself down, or never put your work down. Since I like your work and I think you do a good job with it. You think I do a good job with it? Yes, I do. I think we do a good job with it. That's what I think. Well, thank you, Daniel Bryan. That's kind of you. I didn't think you would like my work, but thank you for liking my work. Ah, And I know this film's gonna probably end, not gonna be as long as I think it should be. But there's like other things I have to do, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, just let you all know, Daniel Bryan likes my work, and I can't believe he's a follower of my work. And while I'm doing this, I got something else I gotta do here. Yeah, who would have thought that he would be a follower of my work? And it is true. I do put my work down. I'm not making it up. I do that. I know I should not do that and it's not the right thing to do, but I do go around and I do put my work down. Okay, whatever I had to do is done now. But that's what I do. I mean, it's not a good thing to be putting my work down, and I truly know I should not be doing that. But sometimes I look at how other folks do their work, and then in my mind I think, oh, well, their work's more good than your work, because they do this, and this. But then I gotta think that someone else's work being good is a thought and a belief, and somebody else's work being bad is a thought and belief too. And I got to get that thought and belief out of my head. Because at the end of the day, someone's work being more greater than somebody else's work is someone's thought and belief of that work. And there is no truth to it. You know? So at the end of the day, I do like my work. And I got to stop thinking that way. Yeah, Jordan, you got to stop thinking that way. Because at the end of the day, you got folks like me backing you up. You got folks like me watching your films and liking what you do. So at the end of the day, Jordan, you should not be putting yourself down or your work down. Because at the end of the day, I like your work and I like what you do on YouTube. You know, you have actually made more films than Natalie Tang and her followership over Fairway. And at the end of the day, Jordan, I think you're going to outdo all those other ones on YouTube that you put on your Fairway, at least in films. I think that your films are good, Jordan. You should always like your films and what you do. Well, you're right. Like what my mother says, and like what my godmother says, why listen to the haters? You know, I like my work. It's all the time I got here. Let you know Daniel Bryan is a is a follower of my work. I'm so happy of that. You know, that's good to know. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.